People don't want to shit around people.
Yeah.
They don't want
it's
to.
shitty. It's disgusting.
Hey, I'm Wayne.
I'm Daniela, and this is Houxwife.
Okay, I guess today we'll talk about when you're dating someone versus
Living
when
with
you're...
them? No. You do this all the time.
You do this all the time.
I cut you off. You say, that's not what I'm talking about. And
It's
then it
not
is what I'm talking about.
No, it wasn't what I was talking
Just want to
about.
hear it in your own words, but go ahead.
No, you're saying dating versus moving in.
Yeah.
That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say, what are the boundaries of dating versus being married to somebody? And do those things change? Like, obviously, the comfortability gets
Deeper with time.
deeper, you would hope. But do people still have boundaries even when their partner becomes their spouse?
I don't know. For us, I feel like
No, don't say for us.
there is
It's
no
not for us.
boundaries.
It's not for us. For me, from day one, my comfortability was to treat you like a wife.
Yeah.
And I don't think that you...
I was not ready for that.
Tell the people.
You have no boundaries.
Yeah.
You know, be all in my business. I'm in the bathroom. Door wants to swing open. Like, no boundaries.
Yeah. So can you tell everybody, like, what
was that for me, like, in the beginning? I feel like for me to cross over that no boundaries, like feeling super comfortable, like we can, like, I don't care what I'm doing, like you could walk by, at that type of comfort. I feel like for me I need to get to know you before I can be like that.
I just don't get why people would have boundaries to begin with. Well, I guess when you're dating.
Yeah, you don't know the person yet, really, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you felt like that because you kind of knew, like we knew each other.
No, because I was
Or that's
still
just who
holding
you are?
farts in. Still holding farts in the beginning. You were too, probably. For sure.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a crop dust from you. I mean, I feel like some people get married and they still are in this.
Don't come in the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Don't come in to use the bathroom while I'm showering. Don't, I don't know, I'm getting dressed, knock.
Yeah.
Like that type of stuff you're talking about?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted the conversation to be surrounded by.
Yeah, but do you think some of it might be cultural?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
You know?
But I think a lot, yeah, some of it could stem from cultural, but I think a lot more can stem from comfortability, how the other person makes you feel.
Right. Yeah, I think those are two big ones. I mean, if you're taking away the culture part, it definitely has to do with how you feel around each other.
I just think that there's
like, are you gonna judge me when I wake up with no makeup? Or are you gonna judge me when I wake up with bad breath? Like.
Oh yeah, feeling judged could play a big part.
Yeah, like how the other person views you. How are they seeing me in, you know, as if I'm by myself?
I think a big boundary is like where the majority rules is like, don't come in the bathroom while I'm pooping.
I feel like that's a big one. People want their space with that.
People don't want to shit around people.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
It's shitty. It's disgusting.
They don't want to do shit around people. whether it be their kids or their spouse, they want to be in their own space
Yeah, that's.
when they're shitting for some reason. But for me,
You have no boundaries. You don't give one.
I have to tell the people straight. If you are my wife, my confidant, my whiz, my one and only, and my everything, I want to know everything about you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, right? Like, I don't care about smelling you, seeing you, fucking any of that. Because at the end of the day, like, we're gonna go through natural things in
We're gonna
life
get old together.
that
Someone
are,
might get sick.
are gonna call for these things.
Yeah, what if one of us gets sick and then it's like you're the one helping take care of? I feel like you have to, I guess, we're
Embrace.
humans.
You have to embrace your partner, wholly. That, no pun intended.
Ew.
You have to embrace your partner like entirely. You know, there's things that are gonna happen naturally, like when you gave birth.
Right.
Like, there's women who are like,
I don't want them to be down at the bottom of the bed. I don't want him to see me. And some guys are like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a head coming out of a vagina. Like, I don't want to see that. Some people are weird about that.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to understand. That's what I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Like,
We definitely want to hear opinions on this.
absolutely. If you are watching, you have to comment on this because I'm trying to wrap my head around, if you claim to love someone unconditionally, why any of these things,
These
that
natural
come,
human things would gross you out about them.
not gross you out.
I mean, some of it's pretty gross, but
No, not gross you out. Okay, it's gross to do certain things, but like, there's natural, like, you're gonna fart, you're a human.
Yeah.
You're gonna poop, you're a human.
Right.
Like, you're gonna shower and I'm gonna see your butt while you're walking in the closet to go change or go. Like, those are just natural things.
Right.
Like, those are the things where I'm like, wait, you can't shit and your girl can't shower or you shower, and like, these are just natural.
And aside from it
humanly
being
things.
natural, I just feel like there's no better feeling than feeling like you're doing whatever you're doing as if you were alone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, well, in this house, it feels like whatever I'm doing, it's as if I was by myself, and I don't mean that in a lonely way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like I could do whatever I normally would do if no one was in here.
You mean
Without-
that in the most comfortable and secure way.
Yeah.
Like, you feel like you're not being judged. You feel like comfortable, and you have peace of mind that I am one with the people that are in this house.
Right. Like, you're probably not even paying attention to the ugly things that I do.
You don't want to talk. You do some very odd things. You do some very odd things, I must say.
See?
There's
Judgment.
a lot of, but
Judgment. You're judging, and I know where the judgment's coming from.
No. The image that just flashed through my mind
Don't
when I said
say
that.
it.
I won't say it, but I have to
What
say,
is it?
being at the level that we're at, I now flash back and think like, oh, maybe that's why such and such wanted her privacy, because they were doing these odd things. They were doing this odd.
I know what you're talking about.
You know exactly.
Stop,
what
I know
I'm
exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking back now, like,
They don't, yeah, who wants...
there's certain thresholds that I've crossed with you that I don't think I've ever crossed, or the female never crossed with me.
Yeah, because I've seen you do some stuff that's like, okay, so that's how we take care of that. It's crossed over to our kid because she has no boundaries.
None.
She just...
None. And I think I just love the fact that fully stripped down to our rawest
Selves.
form and self, we still are like
Yeah, like you.
accepting and, you know, in love, like at the very worst. Like
Right.
you don't have makeup on when you're giving birth. You're not in
Yeah.
your, you're not in
And you're
your,
pretty. What about when you're sick? Oh my
when
God.
you're
When you're
sick,
not
when
feeling
you're,
good,
vomiting,
vomiting,
fucking diarrhea, when you're down at your
worst
worst,
moment, right?
you
Feeling
know,
like, yeah, could you imagine living with somebody and you feel so sick, or like I said, or say you get in an accident, a terrible accident, or you're hospitalized, or you can't put on like this, oh, I gotta get my makeup on in the morning before he even sees me, or I gotta, like do all these things, and it's like, God forbid you get in an accident or get sick, it's like, this person's gonna see you at your,
I might leave you state.
yeah, or, I mean, getting old too, like, what if you break an arm and you can't do something for yourself?
Do you think that is a means of like the level of love? Like people love less when they have those boundaries?
Like a surface level? Like
Yeah,
I love
it's
you on a
like
surface level, but if, well, I don't think that,
I
maybe
love
the
you,
other
but only when your makeup's on.
no, but maybe it's not the person, maybe it's like your own self saying, like, can they still love me? Like, if they see the side of me.
Whoa, Confucius over here.
But I don't think it I don't know, because I don't want to say, like, maybe some people aren't comfortable with, like, showering and the person, and I don't think it means that they love, like, I think it's what everyone's,
Worldview is.
yeah, and what you measure how somebody loves and how the type of love you want to be in, because you might have two people that feel the same, like, don't come in here when I'm showering, don't come in here when I'm in the bathroom, like, this is my safe space, and that person might feel the same exact way, so for them that
It
works.
works.
They're respecting their boundaries, you know.
I don't know.
I mean, you don't, because you have none.
That's not how I give it up.
But
That
that's a
is
love. But that could
not
be like a
how I
love
give it
language
up.
too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's completely tied to love language, cultural, worldview. It's tied to
Yeah.
all these things. I'm just expressing my opinion on
Yeah.
how I think that
So maybe
if
for you
you're
it's a love language. Maybe for you it's like, if the person can't do all these things around me, that the love is not that deep.
how could I be with somebody for fucking eternity, 40, 30, 10, 12, 5 years, and be locked out the bathroom every time they go in there? That's absurd.
That's what I'm saying. For you, maybe that's a love language for you.
No, babe.
Yeah.
That is not. How are you even in a relationship?
Don't ask me.
I'm asking you.
Don't ask me. I'm with you on that.
I'm asking you because maybe you have better insight than me.
No, I don't. I think it's preference. I think it's the couple's.
Listen, for the couples out there that are on this,
Don't be judgy.
I'm not being judgy. Giving advice. I think that if
Not advice.
your person can't see you and accept you at your lowest, the smelliest,
The sickest.
out of shape, sickest, if you can't expose yourself to them in that form and they're still and they're not accept, if you can't expose yourself to them
Without feeling
in that manner without acceptance, that's not your partner.
I agree with that. I feel like the biggest thing is that feeling of feeling like this person's with me through whatever.
Imagine me being 85 years old next to you. You rip a fart because you can't even hold it anymore. Your body can't even hold the motherfucker anymore. You're just queefing everywhere.
I hate that word.
And I'm like, I'm leaving, you're disgusting.
I would probably, at that point,
That's obnoxious. That's obnoxious. That's obnoxious. I think that, I feel like in the beginning, okay, it's cool. You want to be polite. You want to, you want
yeah,
to
you don't want
have
to be
some
this
sort of,
rude, like,
you want to have some sort of manners.
burping and fat. Yeah, have manners. Like, you're not going to be doing this in public, or you're not going to be embarrassing.
No, and even in the house, if you start out with boundaries, I think the goal is to progress or work toward knocking down some of those boundaries. So, you know, you're not uncomfortable
in
in
your
your
own
own
home.
home
Yeah.
around anybody who's
A part of
living.
your life, basically, that you're spending your whole every day, your whole life with. That's yeah, because
Yeah,
then it's like prison a little bit. Like, oh, I can't, because they're home.
but
I
you're in
can't do
your
this.
own prison, right?
Yeah.
You're in your own prison. I think even the person that says, "Don't come in here while I'm pooping," it really takes the other person to be like, I don't give a fuck. I smelled shit before.
Right.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I gotta go
Or I have a
get
kid
something.
that
Yeah.
shits all day long and I have to change
Yeah.
diapers. Who the fuck are
Right.
you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, not necessarily like breaking the person's boundaries. I don't advise that, but more so
Making them feel comfortable, like it's fine, like, yeah, because sometimes it's you that's like, I don't want them to see this part of me.
yeah. And I think I did a lot of that with you.
Yeah. Because I think as a girl, like, I think we're just different. We don't want to say we do all these human things that we do.
You do some awkward movements, my man.
I do not.
I love it though. I love it though. And these are the things that I'm like, okay, no one knows my wife more than me.
Right.
I know her like she knows her.
Yeah.
I know her in the darkest of hours.
Same.
I'll tell the people how you.
Don't say anything.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
got stuff on you too.
I
So
feel like
watch yourself.
I just feel the need to be at the highest level of comfort with my wife and kid at all times. Not, walking around on eggshells in my own house because I have to fart or I gotta go outside and
Or wait until you leave the house for me to go use the bathroom till you.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Or wake up an hour before you to go wash my face, put my makeup on because I don't want you to see me without makeup.
Hold on.
Or,
you keep mentioning that example. Who the fuck does that?
I don't know. That's like a big thing, I feel like. Some people might feel like I have two faces, a makeup face and a plain face, and maybe they don't like their plain face so much.
Wake up an hour before your man to go put on
I've never done that. I'm just saying.
But you've got it from somewhere.
I think a TV show.
That is insane.
No, I think the TV show was brushing the teeth.
I mean, listen. There's obviously, lines of like, there is no lines with us. I'll take you bad breath. I'll take you with herpes on your lip. I'll take.
You're cutting that out because nobody has that around here.
I'll just take you flaws and all. And when I say unconditional, that's really what I mean, like from top to bottom. Mm-hmm. But I think that is what, I don't know, that's what, till death do us part means to me.
That's good to know.
No?
Yeah, I agree.
Like maxed out comfortability. Like I'm going to be as comfortable with you as I am with myself.
Yeah, I love that.
Or one with you.
I love that because to me, like I said, one of my biggest things is I want to be in this house with my family, my daughter and you, but sometimes feel like I'm just by myself because I love my space. So it's like I don't have to hide anything.
Okay, so the takeaway, don't fart on the first date.
No.
But
wait.
Fart on the third. Fart on the third.
If you're going to do it eventually. Maybe not fart.
God.
I don't know.
I do know. I do know. If you are planning on being with someone forever,
Let down the
knock
guard
knock down all those walls.
sooner than later because it's
If
just
they're
work.
that shallow that they'll leave you for a fart, they ain't for you. Facts. That's a fact. Or for your ugly face, or for anything of that matter, right? Some people don't have sex with the fucking lights on.
I know. That's just, I don't know. I don't know.